And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Bryce Harper leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production. The plate, he'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Stays alive. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Kyle Tucker, leading the American League in homers coming into this one. Having a monster season. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Tucker, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Got a big swing and a miss. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Astros go down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Yusei Kikuchi. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Kyle Schwarber, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kyle Schwarber.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
That one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Harper now. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Wheeler back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. That one 95 to finish him off. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Bounced out to short. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Alec Bohm. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Here comes a pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
The pitch. And it's even up.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, Altuve fires over to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, number 28. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. That's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Vic Caratini at the plate. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jake Myers digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Myers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's Austin Hayes. And the pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. And downstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Center field. And they get Turner for the out. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now here is Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one ripped. Myers going back. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So up next, Edmundo Sosa. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a pitch. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and chases a low one there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Dubon aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Phillies leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. That one missing inside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
At the belt and fires. That one missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Bregman at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Righty delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. The Astros trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The pitch. In there. Got it. Looking for the K. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3. So first and second with 2 outs. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Not even close there. 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. The tag at third, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail here, 1-0. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. The pitch. Fouled off left side. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his life. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now Alec Bohm struck out looking at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Back to right. And he'll play it on a bounce. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Doubled his first time up. Slice the other way and foul. Swung on, belted. Myers going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Oh, he throws it away. Here's the Phillies DH, Austin Hayes. A double and a run scored his first time up. And a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
He has had such a good day today. I think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Now Altuve handles it. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Number 28 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next offering is down low, and it's a ball and a strike.
And on the mound, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. The Astros trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
0-2 now. And that's the strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner down. Kikuchi back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next offering is fouled back.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Snap throw to first. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The pitch. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one the other way. Tucker brings it in. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they lead. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman.
Second baseman,
Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings through it for the K. And about front for strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And here is Mauricio Dubon. The Phillies leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. And he's there with a double.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros nothing. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Verlander.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Now here is Alec Bohm, 1 for 2.
third baseman.
And here it comes. Verlander, a former rookie of the year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The other way, Tucker hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
So digging in, Nick Castellanos.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Austin Hayes stands in for the Phillies. Hayes having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez pulls it down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Alex Bregman. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The line to kick the pitch. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And now Jeremy Pena. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. Swing and a foul straight back. Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Looked like it was a little bit up.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Trey Turner. Verlander, 41 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a drive. Caught just shy of the wall. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Waste no time there. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
JT Realmuto steps in.
0-1's the count.
Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Ready to begin the 8th at the plate.
The catcher, number 17, pitcher number 10.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Kicks and deals. Fought off foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Strike 1.
0-1.
Outside low. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. The Phils leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th.
No, that's a foul ball.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, keeping him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Altuve stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Yeah, we in go mode, never going slow mo.
Going, we in go mode.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder.
Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tucker puts it away, and there's 2 away. Austin Hayes stands in for the Phillies. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Phillies down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Pitcher in the game, Matt Strong.
Pretty remarkable what he's done in the closer role this year. 49 saves so far, going for number 50 right here.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the lefty. That one at 95 missed up top. 1-2 to count. And another ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And he takes it himself for the out. So they're down to their final out. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Check swing, no appeal, and now it's even 1-1.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Astros down to their final strike. Got it. And that is the ball game.
It takes a team effort to reach 50 saves in a season, and he wouldn't have games to close out if not for his teammates putting him in a position to succeed. They set him up, and he closes it down.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
vota para